A popular college scholarship for Florida students could be completely reshaped by a controversial bill making its way through the state Senate. Proposed changes to the Bright Futures Scholarship would limit which students qualify based on what they want to study.
Yeah, and there would be less money available for kids in advanced placement classes. Now, Lexi Nall has been looking into this for us today. Lexi, what's going on?
Well, guys, if this bill passes, kids who major in philosophy, art history, music, and a host of other subjects might no longer qualify for this Bright Futures money, regardless of their performance in high school.
The government's basically doing with this bill is saying that some people's talents, some people's dreams aren't worth funding, and that's just irritating.
Florida high school students work for years, taking on advanced classes and hours of community service to earn money for college through the state-backed Bright Future Scholarship Program. But some legislators are now proposing that only students whose majors would, quote, lead directly to employment could qualify for that money.
For a government to step in, like a big brother watching and saying, no, these are the only degrees that we're going to finance, I think is very short-sighted.
The Senate Education Committee says it's unclear which majors would ultimately qualify, but it's understood that liberal arts and humanities degrees are most at risk for losing out.
I think that the critical thinking and the learning skills that you get by being a liberal arts major should be applauded.
The bill could also cut funding for students in advanced placement classes because they will have already earned some college credit. Bad news for high schoolers who sign up for those tougher classes in hopes of securing a substantial scholarship.
I feel that, this bill is going to be reducing my funding for the Bright Future Scholarship just because I want to take academically rigorous classes,
When I heard that taking those types of classes would count against me, I don't understand why it's fair that it would count against me when I'm just trying to learn more.
As we were doing interviews for this story, we learned that the bill was stalled ahead of its first public hearing.
Is that a bad omen?
It's not good, that's for sure, because it wasn't ready. Either the bill wasn't ready or the votes weren't there. And so in this case, I believe the votes weren't there. But that doesn't mean it's dead, unfortunately. I wish I could say it's done, we vanquished the enemy, but that's not really necessarily true. The word is it's coming back in a different form.
Well, the expectation is that some form of this bill will make its way across senators' desks sometime next week. It's not exactly clear what changes will be made, if any, but there is currently an online petition going to stop this bill from being passed. And last time we checked, that had over 80,000 signatures. For now, reporting live in Boca Raton, I'm Lexi Nall, CBS 12 News.
All right, thanks.